First, he was a legend in the ring, a hero in Houston. Tonight, we remember businessman and family man, George Foreman. We start tonight with the newest member of our KHU11 team, Jacob Rascone, joining us live from 5th Ward, where Foreman was raised and where many family members still live to this day.
Yeah, Jacob, you went in search of the real George Foreman, and what a story you uncovered talking with George's family.
Good evening. We knew him as a hero already. The world knows him as a hero. But that is no more true more than anyone else than for his family. He was a hero to you, wasn't he? Amen. Right here in the 5th Ward at the lot where George Foreman grew up. You've heard of him as the two-time heavyweight champion, but here are some things you probably never heard.
Just can't explain the kind of person he is, because he was so great and good to everybody.
George Foreman never forgot where he came from.
He never forgot about his family.
Because George never really left his family.
Nah, he took his family with him. His family was like his right-hand people.
And he made sure his family never really left the 5th Ward.
He made sure all of us had a house to stay in.
He bought you houses?
He bought us houses.
How many houses?
I can't tell you, so many.
Dozens of family members live in homes and drive in cars he bought for them. But that's not what his cousin, Miss Faye, will miss the most.
Just conversation with him, being with him. I always be with him at church on Sunday. And I miss him. I miss him. I miss him. Everything. I miss everything. I miss him. I miss him.
She remembers the last time they spoke 1 week ago at church.
I told him, I said, well, cousin, I'm going to see you tomorrow. And then he said, I love you, Miss Faye. And I said, I love you too, George.
George is a hero everywhere in the 5th Ward, at the corner of Gano and Ewell, at the local community center, and at the 5th Ward schools he attended.
He wasn't always that way now.
When longtime friend and state rep Harold Dutton Jr. met him, George was not far from life in prison.
If we were betting on somebody most likely not to succeed, it probably would have been George.
Until the day that he introduced George to boxing.
Their eyes got big as donuts, and they were watching me hit the speed bag. I remember George saying, God, Dudley Do-Right is a boxer.
The two-time heavyweight champion and entrepreneur, never too big for his hometown or his family, no matter how big they got. 50 or 60?
Yeah, in this area. And he'll be greatly missed by all of us. I know I miss him. I miss him so. I do.
How about that? Big George with a big heart. Jacob, what an incredible view of George Foreman and all the people he connected with in the 5th Ward joining him tonight. Obviously, they loved him.
They loved him so deeply, they could not stop talking in a good way about how much they loved him. And one other person who I wanted to bring in who was that way was a former principal of Asherton Elementary for 32 years, Dr. Lemons. You said he was the champion of your elementary school week after week, month after month.
Every year. And whatever we needed, whatever the kids needed, whatever I wanted, all I had to do was call him, and I got it.
You're talking money, you're talking mentorship, you're talking speeches.
Clothing, he came, he spoke to the kids on graduation. We had a boys' day, and for every father that came to the boys' day, he gave them a George Foreman grill.
Which I lived off of, by the way, in college. Before we say goodbye, I just wanted to point out this is the youngest family member, Yuri. Thank you all for being here. Reporting live here from the 5th Ward area where he grew up, Jacob Rascone, KHU11 News.
Yeah, my son has a George Foreman grill too.
Yes.
That is quite the legacy in and outside the ring.
Yeah, sold quite a bit of them. The family, amazing. Jacob, thank you. Also, we're looking forward to seeing you on KHU11 Morning News starting, mark your calendars, April 7th. Jacob, welcome to the team.